Reese Witherspoon is an Academy Award-winning actress, a mother of two, and a woman who has been romanced on screen by both Wilson brothers. Reese, welcome.
Thank you.
So you're the honorary chair of the Avon Foundation, and one of its big issues is breast cancer. Is there something that we're not doing in the fight against breast cancer?
There's so much that's being done. There's so much research and progress that has been made. But as with anything that is, a global epidemic, I think it needs to be dealt with continually. And when you talk about every 3 minutes a woman is diagnosed worldwide, I think it's still a situation where we have to create research, and funding is always necessary, and education.
Being an advocate and being in movies and also probably donating to causes, which do you find to be, for the celebrity, the most effective way of affecting change?
Fundraising is of utmost importance, especially when you're talking about new technologies and new sciences and education. But, it's wonderful to see my colleagues making movies about breast cancer, and really showing the psychological parts of it that are so important for women to understand and families to sort of talk about.
You said once that this is a quote, "The battles we face in this business aren't financial, but they're moral." And I wonder how much those two things are intertwined, that the reason people suspend their morals is because there's so much money on the line.
Well, I think certainly when you talk about any amount of money, there's morality involved, and I think every day you make choices that you have to live with for the rest of your life, and I think it's just like any other life situation. You just have to make choices that hopefully reflect your true character. And I hope to be doing that in the movie industry, although it's always dangerous territory when you're talking about morals and character. It's really the sign of a fall to come, usually.
You've made some incredibly successful movies, and you've made some that were disappointing in the box office. Do you feel differently about that afterwards?
Well, yeah, of course. When movies are disappointing, it's more than just the financial sort of disappointment. It's a real emotional experience, because you've carried that with you, and you put a lot of effort and energy into the movie and all of the people that you've worked with, and but it makes all the successes that much better. But yeah, I've had disastrous Saturday mornings where you're like, oh really? That movie is not going to do well, is it? So, but you survive.
Can you ever tell?
Nope, I'm really bad at that. I can't ever prognosticate what people are going to like or not like. So, I just try to go with what I would want to see, and try to bear in mind, people have very difficult lives. They want to go and enjoy themselves at the movies. Sometimes it's easier to just go to a movie and not think for a while.
Did you ever think Legally Blonde would take off as hugely as it did?
No, I had no idea it was going to be so successful. But I really loved that character. I loved Elwood so much. She was just really interesting, one of those sort of great innocents in the world,